Let's go. Let's do this. Sound apparently okay today. I'm pretty sure this cheap sound card doesn't help much, but we'll see how it goes. It's doing the job. And this is just because I took a print as it's 88 pound to have the certificate, but I finished my first level 2 uh, on cognitive behavioral therapy. Really cool. Understanding a little bit of the background, I am sure you will help me deal with my things and eventually maybe even be able to talk to people and help them also move on. But there were a few things I wanted to mention today. I don't have any more CapCut. Everybody left CapCut. These new terms and conditions that they can use all your content, even to monetize. So even commercially, yeah. So it's a little bit tricky because for example, if you have a book that you wrote, they can use your videos and then they can write another book and put the link there, and people are gonna relate that to you. So it's quite. So I am avoiding already using. I have already downloaded DaVinci Resolve, and I have some experience with. I forgot. I forgot the name of that one. It was the first one I used. Man, nowadays internet is in everything. AI. What's going on? Power Director. Yeah, that's the one that I used before. But yeah, so with that, I lost because one thing that had happened as well, because I had subscribed to CapCut like, you know, almost a year ago. I was in a loop. I was able to use some features on the desktop for the price of the mobile version, 10.99, £10.99. And because I freeze all my cards now, it bounced, the payment bounced, so I lost the loop. And then when I was gonna pay again, it was 21.99. But then also after this new came out, I was like, not really sure. So even here, I'm trying to make some. This is with CapCut Online. I opened a new Google account and then I signed up with that account to try to make free cuts of this video. Otherwise, I will have to do them manually, because it's. I think in some instances it's even better because you can really pick the pieces that you want, the parts of the video that are really not always the AI gets, especially when it's a free version of the software. So yeah, we are moving forward here. Another certificate accomplished. I have finished the global skills one, the digital one as well. I am starting another one in psychology, but as everybody out there, trying to fight their dragons or their polar bears. Whoever studies psychology and therapy will understand. And yeah, so I'm trying to, work my things out, get some more reading done. I have been doing, but I think I have mentioned on the last vlog about that because I am in this room for over a year and it's all web and screen and stuff. I'm sure somehow I'm not sure if my brain has developed or if it has rotten, you know, like brain rot, they say. Yeah, I feel that I am, surely I can do a lot more stuff in front of a computer. I have been testing my memories. My memories are a bit mixed up, I must say. And then also recently they gave me new drugs for my treatment. And again, I am willing to move forward with my treatment only with the practices, not with uh, medicine support, at least not pharmacy based. But, however, I am curious, I am a very curious person, and otherwise I wouldn't have tried so many bad ones. I mean, not bad, but anyway. So I have tried this one that is a serotonin booster, and it's only 75 milligrams though. And I think you can see by my expression already that it's a lot more relieved. It's funny because as I am studying and I focus on this, I am by myself most of the time and whatnot. So I try to feel it and understand the other pill may I it literally goes on the power plug and switches off. It's just like yeah, you're having none of that. Like literally, it's just like it's even hard to remember your name sometimes. Literally switches all off. That's a downer, yeah, to sleep. I don't like taking that one because it extends after I wake up. You stay dizzy for a long time. I only take when I am really, and I am fighting that now. But you see, this one now, it's kind of like a legal ecstasy, though. You know, you get the sweaty hands and the goosebumps, and not sure about the libido. I don't feel like like he is due to you, but in terms of yeah, it kind of takes some connections off as well. It sparkles some more of the serotonin, but also yeah, it unplugs some of the crazy thoughts that you have all over. It minimizes though. And no, I'm not gonna get hooked. Oh, there is him saying he's not gonna get hooked. No, I'm not gonna get hooked. But I feel like you see, I'm even smiling. It was a while that I didn't feel that. And surely I wanna feel like that normally without the drug. But at the moment, it is what it is. But yeah, anyway, so this podcast here that I watched today, I am still watching though. It's Dr. Gregg Braden, and author of Pure Human Scientist and leading voice of writing science and spirituality. So yeah, he talks like quite a few scary things. I mean, for whoever is following already the whole digital, this whole evolution that we are going through, you will see that it's not, like I saw a meme the other day that says by the end of the year we're gonna run out of conspiracy theories, if they all continues becoming true this fast, So he talks basically that we might be the last generation of pure humans, that the human will become more like cyborg. We have spoken about this already, and even I said that I would be a volunteer, to put a chip in my head, to become smarter and forget about some stuff that only tends to bring you down. Although I have, changed a little bit my mind regarding to that, uh, because obviously I would want to know who has the control of these and how would they work. Still, always being capable of being hacked. But if you see, we are hacked on a daily basis by convincing persuasive people that end up corrupting our thoughts, and that's how it's all about media propaganda. That's all it does. It convinces you. So it's some sort of scamming as well, isn't it? Hacking into your system, into your brain. But then obviously this can be done digitally. But one thing that this guy mentioned that kind of got me got my attention more was that all the capacities of the human that we are not taught how to really evolve completely as beings. We are, manipulated and indoctrinated to not understand the power that we have, that we are. And he mentions that what happens is to the brain, the cells, the neurons, they do reproduce, you know. It's totally the opposite of what we hear, that the brain cells don't regrow, but they do. But then what he says is that if you don't use those cells, they numb it up. They are kind of deactivated, let's say, because they are not in use. So you only keep those neurons, those brain cells, if you use them. And that makes total sense, because then obviously we are not taught how to use most of our brain for that reason. So we don't develop ourselves as much and don't become as powerful as we could. That really, really got me. It's really, you gotta watch these podcasts. It's really cool. So yeah, I'm still watching and looking to some summaries and talking to AI about, because again, he also says that by 2030, that's 5 years, it's gonna be the higher majority, or the most of people will be cyborgs who have either ID chip or will have a brain chip or something, and that there is a choice, like again, like all the others talk that I have been repeating here, it's not only the machine that is going to do that, it's the humans, in order to gain more power, more control over one another, that are going to mess it all up, that are already messing it all up for a long time. So again, I was thinking, like, why, man? Why people would do that? Like, having the opportunity to have such a amazing life where everybody can have and live, and why does that? And he talks something about the evil side as well. What's the evil side therefore? And yeah, so it's pretty interesting. You should watch that. I'm not gonna extend myself much over, because it's their content. I only use to bring and warn people, and sometimes trying to increase the reputation of the video, if I may, because it's really worth it, and it's a way that that's why I'm trying to go to the mountains. As I said, I have recently come across some guys called Crops Not Shops. It's a group of people that, like myself, are willing to detach from this world a little bit as much as possible, trying to have a more free kind of life, not so into the matrix. But obviously, it's we won't be able, for example, to create our own database, our own internet, at least not in the beginning. So I believe, at they start something that goes like parallel to it, with just a little bit more out of these patterns that most people are not satisfied with. So that's really exciting as well. And when I come back in September, I will be traveling to the West Coast. I will make some videos. Probably I'll post on Zazios on the road, and I want to go to Cardiff and Scotland in September. I might go to Cardiff even on the next days. We'll see. There are a lot of trains from London, so. And again, another reason for being here again, it's the guys from Think Media. They are always there to motivate whoever watches my video from the beginning knows that I have been watching them quite a lot. I had gone down. I have gone down a little bit. I must say, I got a bit demotivated. They came back now saying that you gotta do YouTube one's personality because of the amount of AI content, the amount of fake content that is being put out there. So you know this channel can be more realistic than it is. Still, I don't know which way I'm gonna go. What am I gonna do with it? I'm not a guy that is gonna create different videos. I'm a a vlog channel here, so I try to um vary with some different content from the body cam, and but then for the traveling I have a specific channel for that. And yeah, so finishing my second book from this new version as well. All of everything about the to be verb. So people will be able to look there and see all the ways you can use the to be verb in the English language. So really cool, yeah. Forward as always. If you watched this video, thank you very much. Just leave a comment or something so I know I'm starting to reach to some people. And have a look, Crops Not Shops. If you're in England, you know, I'm looking forward. We are having meetings every Thursday at 6 p.m. All right. See you around.